everything seems okay until Tron lets out a scared gasp.
What? Yo, what is... Oh my... What's up guys, the Antio here, and today we're here to check out a video called Disturbing Moments Caught on Live Stream Footage. Now, I see some crazy stuff happen on live. You don't just forget that your camera's recording, right? And sometimes the other stuff that happens is like, that's unfortunate. Crimes, people getting swatted. Like, it's something I hope no one ever has to go through, but it happens anyways. I'm like, y'all supposed to be their viewers. If you care about them, why are you doing this? Like, I don't know, it just don't make any sense. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
It was February 2017, and Brazilian streamer Cohen77 was live on Twitch.
I think I've seen this
He
one.
was playing the game Tibia for his fans, when all of a sudden, something absolutely terrifying would take place.
Okay. Like a robbery? Whoa! What the?
Out of nowhere, two armed men appeared behind Cohen. The streamer lets out a scared gasp, but manages to remain calm, before being walked off camera by the two men. Viewers in the live chat were stunned, with many thinking this was a set-up prank. Unfortunately for Cohen, this was totally real. After the two men walked him off camera, they searched his entire house. Before the stream cuts off, one of the two men wearing a blue hoodie can be seen. However, the camera was too low to capture his face. After the stream cut out, Cohen's viewers were very scared, thinking the two men might have harmed him or his family. But the streamer later made a post on Facebook, saying that the men did not hurt him or his family, and instead just took their belongings and car. He also expressed his thanks for his viewers' support. It was a horrible and scary situation, but thankfully Cohen and his family made it out okay.
Yo, that's crazy. How did they even get into his house in the first place? Like, did he have like everything locked up or something? I don't know. Whether it was an apartment, a house, I forget if they even said it. Like, I'm glad he lived though, but that's highly just wow. Like, that's insane. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell because I have a long journey ahead and I ain't stopping anytime soon. Now let's get back into the video.
It was December 2018. A Twitch streamer from Kansas City, Missouri named Tron1717 went live. But as soon as his stream began, his viewers were already concerned.
You are
He
driving.
was sitting at the wheel of his car, struggling with his seatbelt and slurring his words. It didn't take long for viewers to realize Tron was clearly intoxicated. His viewers began begging him not to drive. But Tron ignored all of his viewers' concerns, leading to some viewers calling the police, fearing Tron may put himself or others in danger. For a moment, everything seems okay, until Tron lets out a scared gasp.
What? Yo, what is... Oh my...
He can then be heard cursing just before the stream cuts off. Understandably, his viewers were very concerned, fearing he might be seriously injured or worse. Thankfully, Tron was uninjured in the crash. He had hit a light pole and got a DWI charge.
That's good.
After his own viewers called
He
the
lived.
police.
Not as
Tron
good he
also
hit.
received a temporary ban from Twitch. Thankfully, in this case, no one was hurt, but things could have been so much worse. It was
That's what I comment. It said, "You crash, I'm laughing, lol." Yo, what kind of people, man? Y'all need some help, man.
September 2018.
I'm glad he lived though.
One of the most popular Twitch streamers at the time, Dr. Disrespect, was playing Call of Duty, doing so in front of tens of thousands of fans. But as he was playing the first-person shooter, the shooter would target him in real life. As he was playing, he was startled by a series of loud noises, causing him to walk off camera.
Oh, man, I'm just not finishing.
When he came back, he was visibly shaken. He had taken off his costume and was out of character, telling his viewers he had to end the stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta end the broadcast right now. Someone shot at our house, broke the upstairs window. This is the second shot. Someone shot yesterday.
What is going on?
Someone shot yesterday at our house.
Where do you live?
And someone shot again right now and connected with the house upstairs. Right? You're driving by. Right?
Dr. Disrespect was visibly irate, which is understandable as his wife and child were at home, and could have easily been injured or worse. Months earlier, Dr. Disrespect had been a victim of swatting, a crime where people make fake police reports, causing a SWAT team to raid the victim's house. This shows how dangerous live streaming can really be. Soon after the shooting, Dr. Disrespect moved house, and has since been very careful to never show off his house, his street, or the neighborhood he lives in. It was December.
Is that why it happened? Yo, sometimes you gotta keep things private. Like, some people show up the inside of the house, but they won't show the outside. What would bring someone to do that? I feel like it can also depend on what kind of streamer you are. People like Queso, yo, you wouldn't see them getting that at all. People like Dr. Disrespect, he's got a bad record. So I don't know if that's the case, but it could be anything. I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy, man.
2022, a YouTube streamer from
I might not watch all these though, I will say that.
From Northern Ireland named VoteSaxon07, whose real name is Stephen McCullough,
I think I know about
live,
this.
playing the game GTA Vice City. The stream began at 6 p.m, with Stephen staying live for about 6 hours until...
Wait, is this a dude that had like a pre-recorded live and like the chat went along with what he was saying, but he was actually out there doing some crazy crap? I think that's what this is.
midnight.
What more could you want for Christmas other than an evening with your old pal Stephen?
The stream was fairly mundane, but while Stephen was streaming, his girlfriend Natalie McNally was experiencing something truly horrific. The morning after Stephen's livestream, he woke up to a flood of calls and messages, with friends and family asking him about Natalie. The night before, she had been at her parents' house to watch the World Cup final. The match ended at 6 p.m, and soon after, Natalie had driven back home. She lived alone in Northern Ireland with her 2 cats and a dog, but the next day, no one could get through to Natalie. Her parents had texted her the following morning to check she'd got home safe, but uncharacteristically, Natalie had not replied. She also did not show up for work and was not answering any phone calls. She was also 15 weeks pregnant with Stephen's child. So understandably, friends and family were very worried. After learning Natalie was missing, Stephen drove to Natalie's house, which was about 20 minutes away from his. When Stephen arrived at Natalie's home, the door was wide open, and when Stephen walked in, he found Natalie's body. Investigators found the crime took place on December 18th, shortly after Natalie had returned from her parents' home. Because Stephen had found her body, he became a lead suspect, and he was soon arrested. However, he was soon let go,
I forgot.
as he had a very strong alibi. According to the post-mortem report, Natalie was killed during the same time Stephen was live streaming from his home, meaning Stephen could not have been at the crime scene. Investigators also found a text Stephen had sent to Natalie at 5:57 p.m, reading, "Right, I'm off to stream the night away. Wish me luck." To which Natalie replied, "I might have a peek at your live stream later." This was enough to rule Stephen out, but it left police with absolutely no suspects. Stephen did give police the name of one person he suspected, but that lead went nowhere. However, a few days later, police found this surveillance footage, showing a man wearing dark clothing and white shoes heading to Natalie's house. This happened at 8:52 p.m, and 40 minutes later, the same man can be seen walking away. Given the timing, police determined this was Natalie's killer. The man had the same height and build as Stephen, which made him a suspect once again, but police were confused. If Stephen was indeed the killer, how could he be in 2 places at the same time?
After image. It's just after image. It's like dragging. I'll stop. This is not a laughing matter. I mean, but it's funny he got in trouble, so I will say that.
Police announced a £20,000 reward for information and continued investigating various leads. Investigators made several arrests and even found the knife used by the killer, but all of these leads turned out to be dead ends, and they still had no idea who the killer truly was. That was until January 31st, when Stephen McCullough was arrested yet again. Police had figured out that his alibi, the live stream, was totally fake. While it did go out as a live stream, the entire thing had been pre-recorded. Police found the original recording on Stephen's computer, which had been made on the 14th of December, 4 days before the crime. A taxi driver had also come forward, who said he picked up someone who looked like Stephen near the scene, picking them up at 9:30 p.m, and then dropping them off at Stephen's house, with the passenger even entering Stephen's home. All this evidence pointed to Stephen being the one behind the killing. The live stream also proved the crime was premeditated. Watching Stephen's live stream back, you can find various ominous clues. The stream was titled The Violent Night Christmas Live Gaming Stream. At the beginning of the live stream, Stephen said he was having technical issues, which he used as an excuse as to why he wouldn't be able to read the live chat.
Well, because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat. which is a real shame. So, by all means, talk amongst yourselves.
Stephen also made sure to repeatedly mention what day it was.
Hello to all on this glorious Sunday evening.
He also sang about needing to kill someone in the game, which could be a hint about what he was going to do to Natalie.
I need to kill this.
Mm.
I need to take her down.
At one point in the stream, he even says Natalie's name, which he finds oddly amusing.
That's what would happen in the real world. Abso-notly. Abso-notly.
But the most egregious hint happens midway through the stream. While Stephen was taking a break, the movie poster for No Time to Die comes up on screen. Stephen claimed this was an accident, saying that he had dropped his controller, which had made the graphic come up. But since we now know the live stream was pre-recorded, this means Stephen edited this graphic in on purpose.
What?
The movie poster comes up at around 9:15 p.m., which is exactly when Stephen was at Natalie's house, meaning this was likely a disturbing hint.
It was a sign.
Stephen was likely so brazen because he thought he had the perfect alibi. And to be fair, he nearly did get away with it. The most eerie part is the text from Natalie, saying that she might watch the live stream, meaning that she might have been watching Stephen when he entered her home. Stephen has been charged with her murder, but years on, is still awaiting trial.
That's insane. This dude was smart about it, but that's still bad. What the fuck?
It was September 2021. Popular streamer Trainwrecks TV was streaming from his apartment. It was a pretty mundane stream, with him simply talking with his live viewers. But that's when something deeply unsettling takes place. A bright green light was shined into his apartment.
I answer the call, you know, he lets this beautiful
I saw that
out.
light though.
T-dub?
That's like a sniper, or like something like that, right? I know they'd be rare, but I saw green ones too. That look weird. With all those windows, it could easily be something off. Like, where's the curtains? Do y'all have all these windows with no
Viewers in the
curtains?
chat began speculating as to what this could have been. Trainwrecks later explained what had happened. Disturbingly, someone had found out where he lives, and shined a powerful laser through his window. This is incredibly creepy.
But when you got all those windows right there, and you live in like a wide area where all that water is seen, we can kind of tell, okay, he's across the lake, and the building's right there. Like, I don't know. People be smart nowadays.
And the exact reason why so many streamers avoid showing their windows. Now Trainwrecks has no sense of privacy within his own home, and now always streams with his blinds closed.
There you go.
It was 2019.
Like, what the hell?
A streamer named Ellie Gatto is walking around the streets of
Let me guess. Stalker. Trying to stalk her like a fan. I'm pretty sure that's where it's going.
Japan. But that's when Ellie and her friend notice a creepy man has been following them for some time.
Oh, it's this one.
Let's go this way. Oh god.
I think.
And to make matters worse, the man is holding a katana.
Oh no, he's legit following us. Holy.
That is kind of scary.
Oh god. Oh god. Let's go find your husband. Let's go your husband. Let's go get your husband.
They're visibly
Nah, he's
scared,
weird.
but the man does not stop chasing them. Thankfully, a passerby notices what's going on and is able to stop the man. The stalker is arrested by police soon after.
Good.
Thankfully, someone stepped in. Otherwise, things could have escalated and turned seriously bad. Comment down below which of these live streaming moments was the most scary.
No, that's crazy, man. Like, snipers coming through your place, her getting stalked, which I don't think was that bad, but it could have gotten worse, you know, if it kept persisting, right? When they actually come into your house, different story. Different fucking story. Like, that's insane, man. In the comments, let me know how you feel about these videos, which one's the worst for you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also join the Discord link in the description. Keep it chill. I love y'all. Until next time, peace out.